if you are listening to some of these young managers, or let's say first players, some of them, their insight about certain things will kind of like give you what to expect in their style of management. I was watching this particular episode of a podcast featuring Cesc Fabregas, and the things I am hearing from this man, come on, no wonder he's really, really doing exploits at Como. Yes, he played for Como, and he is currently a minority shareholder of that particular club alongside Thierry Henry. And right now, he's their manager. He has helped them gain promotion from Serie B to the Serie A last season. And this season now, they are doing very, very well. Yes, they are currently in the Champions League place, and they are playing amazing football. So listening to this guy, it is actually very, very refreshing. And you can see that he's not just willed to one particular style. Yes, he has different philosophy. He has played under different managers, and he knows how to pick each of these managers' philosophy and fit it into his style. And there's one particular thing that he said, which is a constant in every of the manager that he's played under. He said they always win, regardless of the style of play, regardless of the philosophy of each of these managers. And that should tell you something. At the end of the day, football is a game of winning. Yes, as a manager, the moment you are winning, you are still in the job. Once you keep losing, you are out. So you need to bring in every style to fit in the players you have. You can see there are some managers he played under that are very, very good managers. There are some managers that he played under that are chiseled to just their philosophy. There are some that played defensive style of football. There are some that play tiki-taka and every other thing. And he's picking all of this to fit the players that he currently have at his disposal at Como. And we can see the result. He's playing amazing brand of football. So you can take time and watch this particular episode.
Who do you think has influenced your style of management the most, or have you really just taken it in from the best parts of everything that you saw with everybody?
That's the beautiful thing. I was brought up in a certain way, which is the Barcelona way, and then I molded myself into every single thing that all the coaches were asking me during my career. Arsene Wenger was good football, but very vertical and very fast. I remember at Highbury, we were defending our own box, and 2 seconds later, you see Thierry scoring a goal. Also because it was a bit of a tiny pitch, we were super vertical. We recovered the ball and we fly. Then with Guardiola, it was more tactical, more possession-based. Again, going back to what I was used to all my career. With Conte, it was more of system football, robotic football. I say robotic because he was telling us everything that we had to do, A, B, C, D, where you need to pass the ball. So he gives you other mechanisms that you never saw before. So I learned from that. From Del Bosque, for example, I see the management more than the football, because it's not like we worked so much in terms of tactics of football or the way he wants to do this or that. He was not so much detail, but the man management and the game management that he used to have was outstanding, always taking the right decisions. Then with Mourinho, how to play with the brain of the players, how he convinced me that I explained to you before, how he takes the best out of here, how he squeezes you here, how he motivates you and challenges you from this side. And he's top. His methodology in training was quite impressive. As I said, sometimes now when I go and I like to talk to a lot of managers, I see myself more open-minded than some, because others were brought up, let's say, in a way, and you can see that whenever they speak only about this way. But when you open another door, it's difficult to enter. Thanks to all these coaches and having played under so many ways and winning, because at the end what convinces you the most is that, okay, you do that, maybe you don't believe it in it at the beginning, but you win with this. And then you go back and you said, oh my God, I won with this, but doing the completely opposite thing, we also won with that, And this makes you believe that there is not one way, that you need many times with your philosophy, with your idea, with your model to adapt to the players that you have.
And now that you can see it, you can drop your thoughts also. Yeah, this is the kind of manager I love to see. Yes, not just the one that will say, it's just this way or no other way. You must be flexible as a manager. Yes, the tactical flexibility needs to be there. So that's just it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.